listening to Wavelength Radio from Cool Wave Pictures.
He's live. He's uncensored. And he's on the level.
He's Patrick Adam.
The Patrick Adam Show on Wavelength Radio.
The heat is... Oh, hey, welcome to the Patrick Adam Show. It is Wednesday evening. We're Wavelength Radio here from Cool Wave Pictures. Hell yeah! Script was just finished this week or close to. Cool Wave Pictures is looking to get in production of another short, so that's good news for all of us and all of you, because you are the recipients of the beautiful film gifts that we will present to you here at Cool Wave Pictures. But enough about Cool Wave Pictures. I'm bringing you Wavelength Radio tonight. This is the Patrick Adam Show. Give me a call anytime tonight, nationwide, 1-800-421-5308. If you're local, that's 602-288-6794. Please give me a call, because I have no idea what the fuck I'm going to talk about tonight at all. So I'm waiting for a call. Anybody's call.
We got a caller.
You're such a fucking douchebag. Anyways, I went to Walmart today, which was actually was a pretty pleasant experience. I dropped my wife's car off at the dealer because they needed to charge me $200 because it has 30,000 miles on it. And I was a sucker, so I allowed them to charge me the money, but they gave me a loaner, which was kind of cool. So I took that loaner and I went to the gym. Now I walked into the gym and I says, I don't have a towel and my balls tend to sweat profusely. And I don't want my balls sweating on your machines. So I was wondering if I could use a towel. Of course, they didn't have any towels. They don't have towel service at this particular location. LA Fitness was the gym. No, they had towels, but not at this location. And I was so flustered when I left this morning to get to the dealership to get my car taken care of that I forgot a towel. And ever since I've been working out, I've been drinking a lot of water, and I've been sweating like a stuck pig. It's fucking nasty. If you have any comments on any of this, please, nationwide, 1-800-421-5308. Locally, that's 602-288-6794. You're listening to the Patrick Adam Show live from Wavelength Radio. Although, when this is replayed throughout the week, it's not going to be live. So you need to make up your mind as to if it's not Wednesday, this isn't live. Right now, I'm here. I'm pretty sure it's Wednesday and I'm live. Anyways, I'm going to get back to my story. So she says, we don't have any towels. So I go into, luckily next door there was a Walmart. And I don't fucking like Walmart at all. I hate Walmart. My mother actually almost got into a fist fight with two Mexican ladies at Walmart. They were in the express lane, which is like 15 items or less, and my mom just assumed that they had more than 15 items, which they actually had 16, so my mom decided to run her mouth, and I had to get in the middle, and I had to punch the bitch in the fucking jaw. If you're a woman and you're fighting with my mother, and my mom wants to run her mouth at you, and you want to get in my mom's face, I will fucking break your jaw. I don't care. Your fucking sex, your nationality, your age. I will break your jaw in like 8 places. One hit, bang! That'll be it. If you have any comments on that, give me a call, 1-800-421-5308. Locally, 602-288-6794. You're listening to the Patrick Adam Show live. So anyways, I'm like, I'm going to go to Walmart to get myself a towel because I need a towel to wipe my fucking sweaty balls off after I, straddle this leather seat in a gym and pull this weight down to work my lats. So I'm walking around Walmart and I'm like, you know what? I need another pair of shorts. So I go looking through the shorts, and I automatically know it's a good experience. You want to know why? Because all of a sudden I have to take the biggest shit in the world. That's a surefire way to know that you're very excited about where you're at and what you're doing, and you need to go take a dump. So I searched around for shorts, and I finally found a pair, even though I had shorts on. Excuse me. I needed another pair of shorts. Anyways, that has nothing to do. Anyways, I was excited. I had to take a shit. I knew it was going to be a good morning, because anytime you go somewhere and you have to take a shit, you know things are going well. Because when I got my allowance and I went to get those He-Man action figures when I was like 8, 9 years old, I always had to take a big fucking shit when I went to get the action figures with my allowance. And I ended up getting the shorts, and I got a towel, and I didn't even spend $10. I got athletic shorts to go to the gym, and the towel was like $1.88, and that's nuts. And I had a bad feeling about Walmart before today, because you know what, everybody that works there, they look like carnies, man. They look like circus folks, small hands. And I don't mean to comment about Austin Powers and all that other shit, but these people look fucking retarded. Most of them are gimping around, limping. Most of them are ugly for the most part. And I'm not trying to offend anybody out there. If anybody has any comments on Walmart, call me 1-800-421-5308. Locally, 602-288-6794. This is Live with Patrick Adam. I more than welcome your calls. I'd love to hear from you, but I'm going to go to a break right now. So give us a call, 800-421-5308. Locally, 602-288-6794. You're listening to The Patrick Adam Show.
You're listening to Wavelength Radio from Cool Wave Pictures. Wave Pictures. You're listening to Wavelength Radio from Cool Wave Pictures.
He's live. He's uncensored. And he's on the level.
He's Patrick Adam.
The Patrick Adam Show on Wavelength Radio.
Oh, let's do Mile High Club. Mile High. Hey, you're back with the Patrick Adam Show here from Wavelength Radio from Cool Wave Pictures. Give us a call, 1-800-421-5308. Locally, 602-288-6794. And if you don't know what locally means and you don't know what 602 means, eat my shorts, man. I'm broadcasting from Tempe, Arizona. Okay. We're going to talk about the puke ray. Hold on. Drinking. Apparently, Homeland Security has invested $1 million for testing this LED device that pretty much looks like a flashlight, and it's used to subdue people. Okay, so it's like it's called a it's an iSafe. It's like I don't know what else. It's a light. It's like a flashlight. You flash it at somebody and they end up having a fucking seizure. I think that's fucking great. You know, you don't have to shock anybody. You can just like flash this light on them and they start twitching and vomiting and having like psychological problems. It's like psychophysical effects, like uber disorientation, like vertigo to nausea. I've had both, and the only time I can think of when I've had both is when I've had a bad hangover. So basically, people are calling it a puke ray, which is hilarious, and apparently everybody's up in arms because they're thinking about using it for, like, you know, border patrol shit. Give me a call. What you think? 1-800-421-5308, 602-288-6794. Either number. And it's like, you know what? It figures, right? We have guns. We can't just shoot people because that's wrong. We have tasers, but we can't use those because maybe somebody's fucking heart will stop and that'll be that and they'll die. So now we have these puke rays, which I'm going to shine this like supersonic flashlight in your eyes, and what's going to happen is you're going to like start twitching, fall onto the ground, maybe like feel like you're like turning and flipping in space, and you might vomit. But people are saying that the device is more appropriate for criminals, not just people trying to get across the border who are looking for better opportunities. What the fuck do you mean by that? I don't understand that comment. I really don't. I mean, I understand people trying to get better opportunities, but I also don't. Don't understand people coming over here to get better opportunities, but drinking and running people down in the streets, and you know. And let's not even get into that because, you know what, that's a whole bag of fucking ass rocks that I don't even want to talk about because it's a lose-lose situation. But I think this puke ray thing is pretty cool. And what I'm going to do, I was thinking about getting a taser. I don't think I could have a gun because I think eventually I'd shoot somebody, literally. 1-800-421-5308, locally 602-288-6794. I think I would end up actually shooting someone out of pure rage. So I think the puke ray will allow me to kind of fandangle my way into the public. Like, it would be perfect for, like, if I was bartending and somebody was there and they're fucking drunk and I don't want to deal with you because all you're going to do is irritate everybody else around the bar. So I'm going to shine my puke ray in your fucking face and I'm going to make you gyrate on the floor and vomit all over yourself. Then I'm going to call the cops. We're going to go to a break. Fucking puke ray. Call me. Fuck you, call me. Fuck you, pay me. Oh, you don't have my money? Fuck you, pay me. You're listening to the Patrick Adams Show here at Wavelength Radio from Cool Wave Pictures.
You're listening to Wavelength Radio from Cool Wave Pictures. You're listening to Wavelength Radio from Cool Wave Pictures.
He's live. He's uncensored. And he's on the level.
He's Patrick Adam.
The Patrick Adams Show on Wavelength Radio.
What up? We have a caller. This is Patrick Adams Show. You're live. Who am I speaking with?
Oh, I thought I was. This is the Weather Channel. I'm trying to get the Weather Channel.
Okay, but hey, look, I can give you some weather. You just got to
No,
let
I'm
me
just messing with
know.
you, PA. I called in because I didn't want to hear any more weather. I wanted to know what you think about our new home run king, Barry Bonds.
Oh, I was going to try to avoid that subject. What are you going to do, man? Can't do anything about it. He has surpassed Hank Aaron. You know, we can boom all we want. See, I was actually kind of hoping he'd have gotten killed after he hit 755. That was my personal thought. I'm like, that would be fucking cool. Because I guess you can look at the guy and you can be like, yeah, you know, he did it. But then, you know, there's Jose Canseco saying that 75% of the people he played baseball with injected steroids. So it's like, that's all over the place. So who knows what records tainted, what records aren't tainted. You know, what are you going to do? It's like there's nothing you can do unless you have the balls to just not watch sports. Do you have the balls to not watch sports, Jeff?
Not me.
Exactly.
I'll watch no matter who's playing.
Exactly. So it's like there's this whole controversy going on about whether this guy did what and this guy did that and what did this guy do and what did that guy do. And the fact of the matter is there's nothing we as sports watching consumers can do. Now, if everybody wanted to get together and hold hands and say, you know what, we are strong as a unit, we're just going to ban baseball until the truth comes out, then we can go somewhere with it. I think we can have a strong opinion. I think we can make a difference. But I don't think this era of humanity is capable of that. And I think that's what it would take. And I think the rest is bullshit. We can argue it all we want. But fact of the matter is that he hit the home run. Major League Baseball let him hit the home run. ESPN covered all his fucking games. You know, who's going to watch, Giants Nationals? Like, why would they televise that game? Why don't they televise something else? So, everybody supports it. It was all over ESPN today. It'll probably all be ESPN tomorrow. And that'll be that.
He hit 757 tonight. I don't know if you heard that already.
What's that?
He hit number 757 this evening.
That's, I mean, like, you know,
Still plugging away.
I'd probably know that, but I'm live right now. And so is Barry Bonds. And I think that's something that we should pay attention to. He's live. And I'm live. And I think there's something to be said about that.
Well, I'll let you say it. I got to go now. You're giving me the bubble guts. I got to drop fucking deuce of my own. Peace out. JeffMackey.com, biatch.
You fucker. Plugging his own shit. This little fucker. JeffMackey.com. Your place for top-of-the-line homosexual pornography and debauchery. Watch at JeffMackey.com as he inserts things into animals' turd holes. Anyways, I'm going to go to a break. Give me a call, 800-421-5308-602-288-6794. I'm on the level, bitches!
You're listening to Wavelength Radio from Cool Wave Pictures. You're listening to Wavelength Radio from Cool Wave Pictures.
He's live. He's uncensored. And he's on the level.
He's Patrick Adam.
The Patrick Adam Show on Wavelength Radio.
Welcome back to Wavelength Radio, Full Wave Pictures. Patrick Adam here. We're an open talk, a segment we like to call Quick Blog. And that's where I go ahead and read my MySpace blogs, which are fairly popular amongst the 40 people that can really tolerate me in their life. They seem to read them kind of religiously, and it's kind of something that I think is pretty cool. But this is Quick Blog. I'm going to go ahead and read one of my blogs, and what we want you to do is give us a call, and we'll talk about it. Wait, no, we can't get live calls, so why don't you just email coolwavepick@gmail.com and let us know what you think. This one's about QuikTrip, because you gotta love the QT. Out here in Arizona, there are a lot of QTs, and when I spent my 4 years in New York, they don't have Circle K's or QuikTrips. It's all Dunkin' Donuts and breakfast shops, and I mean, you get good food there. But yeah, you gotta love the QT. It's kind of like a Circle K, but they took over Circle K pretty much, because there are a lot of QTs popping up around the valley and not as many Circle Ks. Every time I walk in the place, I'm amazed, because they have so much to offer. They have gas, great drinks, real breakfast sandwiches, burritos, donuts. Wow. They also have one thing that their competitors don't, which is great customer service. And every time I walk into that fucking place, somebody's saying hello to me when I'm walking in the door, and I'm just getting a paper, and or a cup of coffee, or a drink, like a cold drink, and they're just like saying hello. And I've been to many QuikTrips, and every time somebody says hello to me, very, I've probably been there 50, 100 times, and every time I go in there, save maybe 7 times, some motherfucker says hello to me when I walk in the door. And that's great. When because I'm usually on my way to work, and I hate going to work. And I'm fucking miserable by the time I even get in my car and turn on the engine. But when I walk into the QuikTrip, somebody says hello. Another thing I like about the QuikTrip, they're all set up the same, okay? As you walk in, if you walk in and you go directly to the left, there's the newspapers and the donuts. And then curving around to the left side of the walls is the, next to donuts is the coffee bar. And then there is a plethora of fountain drinks along the back of the wall. I've been to them all over the place, like I said, Tolleson, Phoenix, El Mirage. They're all the same. That never fails. They're all designed the same, because it makes it easy on you. You walk in, you know where to go. I hate going to fucking places and walking in and not know where I'm going. I mean, I've had mild panic attacks going to grocery stores and trying to find, like, peanut butter. I mean, it's ridiculous. A lot of times you just don't know where shit is, but they make it easy for you. They're like, you know what? Come in the fucking QuikTrip. We're going to say hello to you, and you're going to know where everything is, and you don't even have to say hello back, because we're going to fucking say hi every goddamn time you come in here, and then you're going to know where everything is, and it's great. Now, when you're checking out, and this is one thing about the QuikTrip that I love, is that they have like 2 registers, right? And they'll have like one associate at each register, but you can go on both sides of the counter. They like work both sides. So you don't have to stand in line. It's really like you're not standing in line. Just walk around. If somebody's on the left-hand side, you go on to the right-hand side of the register. If somebody's on the right-hand side of the register, you go on the left-hand side of the register. It's really genius. And the cold drink selection is great. And I'm going to let you know my favorite. I get a 44-ounce cup, okay? Now, I fill this fucker with Squirt for 2 seconds. And I'm not talking about Patrick's Squirt. I'm talking about the lovely melon citrus blast of Squirt soda. I give that about a 2 count. Then I go to the Code Red Mountain Dew. Because usually when I get a cold drink, I don't get coffee. I'm a coffee drinker. I'll drink hot coffee all the time. It's 120 fucking degrees, and I have to choose between like a bottle of water and a cup of hot coffee. I'm going to go with the hot coffee, because that's going to fucking jack me up for a couple hours. And I'm going to smile at you now. If you come up to me and you need something when I'm at work and I've had my coffee, I'm going to give you a smile. But I jack that fucker with Code Red for 5 seconds, Mountain Dew. Then I pop another Squirt in for about 2 seconds. Once again, not my Squirt. And then I fill with Code Red for the remainder. And then right as I'm about to stop, I top it off with Sprite. It is lovely. I love it. It's so cool and refreshing, and it's such a great opportunity. And I guess online, you can go online. And I'm telling you, I don't work for the QuikTrip, okay? They're not helping us with any of our stuff. when I see something, I like it. When I see something I hate, I'll fucking tell you I hate it. I also like, they have clean looking folks behind the counter. Okay? Sometimes you go to these fucking places and they have just the dirtiest looking fucking people on the planet, like not even smiling at you, smelling, and just like Circle K. I mean, I go to Circle K, the lady speaks fucking Spanish to me at the Circle K. And I mean, I don't have a problem. Yeah, well, I kind of do have a problem because you know what? Like, it's not a fucking Spanish store. You know? I can go into the QuikTrip and no matter if they're white, black, Hispanic, Asian, Indian, although I've never seen an Asian QuikTrip employee and I've never seen an Indian, maybe I have seen an Indian QuikTrip employee, I'm not sure, but they all speak English behind the counter. And they always have a USA Today. And I've been to that fucking Circle K about 19 times on my way to fucking work, right? Now I'll go out of my way to go to the fucking QuikTrip because nothing pisses me off more than when I go to the fucking Circle K on the way and they don't have a USA Today. What the fuck's up with that? That pisses me off. I've actually been late to work looking for a fucking USA Today. And it's irritating me. It's like, I need the USA Today. I need the news, okay? And I need that fucking crossword puzzle. Because if I don't have that goddamn crossword puzzle, I'm going to go fucking nuts, all right? That fucking crossword puzzle is hard for me, okay? And it kills about 3 hours of my day. If I don't have that fucking thing, I'm not going to work. So I can't go to a Circle K anymore because I've gone there several times and they haven't had a fucking USA Today. And I can't tell you how many times I've gone to the Circle K and they've only had one left. Now I go to the QuikTrip and they got about 15 of those motherfuckers sitting there smiling at me, just like the associates when I walk in the door, and they're saying, "Choose your USA Today. Which one do you want? We're all the same, but you know we're going to be here. You know there's 12 of us, so it's not something you have to think about." I can't tell you how unbelievably frustrating it is to get in my car and be driving to work, and I used to be able to think, "Oh my God, I'm going to go to Circle K. Are they going to have a USA Today? What if they don't have a USA Today? Where am I going to go? Am I going to find another Circle K? What am I going to do?" Then I found the QuikTrip. Circle K sucks balls. Go to the QT, all right? I'm going through a Circle K boycott. I won't go there anymore. So if you have a QuikTrip nearby, you know how to handle it now because you've listened to this. So you know what to do when you go to the QuikTrip. So this is Patrick Adam at Wavelength Radio by Cool Wave Pictures. Please give us a comment at coolwavepic@gmail.com. This has been Open Talk with Patrick Adam. Speaking about my blogs, we're going to be having a Blu-ray show, Happy Hour with Cameron Cooper. That's going to be a great show. And that's it. We do thank you for listening. We're going to go to a break here and have a nice evening.
You're listening to Wavelength Radio from Cool Wave Pictures. Wave Pictures. You're listening to Wavelength Radio from Cool Wave Pictures.
He's live. He's uncensored. And he's on the level.
He's Patrick Adam.
The Patrick Adam Show on Wavelength Radio.
Hello, you're on Live with Patrick Adam.
Patrick.
Yeah.
Pete.
Pete?
Yeah.
Pete who?
Santa Claus. I'm Santa Claus's assistant.
Santa Claus to what?
I'm checking my list, and I'm checking it twice to see who's naughty and who's nice.
Well, I'm a naughty motherfucker, Pete. What do you think about that?
Huh? What?
I'm naughty.
Dude,
I've been
I did
bad.
a movie with you, you big knucklehead.
What?
I did a movie with you, big knucklehead.
What movie did you do with me?
Frat House, Butt Fuck, Volume 4.
Is this Pete Kelly? That's Pete Kelly. You know it's Pete Kelly. He comes through with the laugh. Hey, Pete, I need your advice, and this is serious.
What's up? Okay, are you on the air right now?
We're live.
Oh, okay.
What's my problem?
What do you what's your problem?
I got a problem. Nobody wants to listen to us. You know what? Fuck my problems.
Why don't you maybe just open up the window and yell out to some people out there in that apartment complex and ask them to gather around the balcony and hear what's going on?
What have you been up to?
Well, right now I'm shaving, dude.
What are you shaving?
And I'm shaving my pubic area, and I just finished up shaving my ass, and then I just went up to my face.
Do you find that when you shave your pubic area, it makes you look as if you're larger than you really are?
Dude, I have a huge penis anyway. It doesn't make any difference for me.
Okay. So as far as
what for people who have microphallus?
Yeah, right. I got microphallus. I'm just kidding.
Wasn't that the guy we went to school with? Microphallus? Yeah,
do you remember
kid,
Micro
right?
Machines?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's going on? What's the deal with this radio show that you're doing?
There's no deal with this radio show that we're doing, man. It's weird. Like the first time I did it, we had viewers, listeners, like 10 large, right? Ever since then, they've been going downhill. Now, I don't know if I'm just offending massive amounts of people or what, man. Who cares about me?
Well, I mean, is it okay? No, but I'm saying, is there a topic? Is there an agenda? Do you talk about current events?
Cameron Cooper covers the current events. I just kind of cover your deepest and darkest thoughts and feelings, and why don't you call in and comment? And nobody wants to. I think I scare people, Pete.
Well,
and I don't care that I do, you know?
Well, you shouldn't. You shouldn't, because there's no for you to go through life and trying to appease and please everybody just to be some cookie cutter, homogenized, cleaned up version of what you are. That's just,
And I'm a dirty motherfucker. So I don't think you can really clean me too much.
Well, dude, why would I want to try? I mean, you do what you want to do. But so I mean, is there do you have an agenda on the show? Do you have just you're just stream of consciousness? What do you do?
I would say it's more like for my show. If I have a topic, I can go with it.
Okay.
But more often than not, it's stream of consciousness, but not. Mm-hmm. But the thing about it is I've went with topics and I haven't gotten people to listen. I just don't think people listen to internet radio. Can I come? Okay. Can I come be with you?
Well, I don't really have the place to be. I don't do a talk show. You know what I mean?
But can I come do the weather or something, or the traffic?
I have a traffic guy, but to be a traffic guy, you kind of have to be. You have to be able to speak with authority and know what you're talking about. You got to be able to view the traffic. You got to go work at Metro, dude. You can't just sit somewhere in a room and make it up and say, "Hey, man, there's traffic. If you're out there, it sucks. If you're not, drink up."
Man, this is real complicated. Maybe I should just stick with maybe I should stick with acting. I think that's what I'm best at. And I think all this other shit that I'm doing is just kind of like me, delaying the inevitable. I'm going to be fucking famous.
Well, the thing is, dude, you got to do whatever makes you happy, dude. And, hey, I mean, I've been doing that radio thing for 12, 13 years, and I'll be doing it to the day I'm in my grave. I love, music. I enjoy it. And for me, just to be able to brighten up somebody's day and... But acting is fantastic as well, especially when I can do a movie with a dog groomer.
Hey, babe, we gotta get together. Oh, you should see me and Pete when we get together.
Yeah. And that stuff is fantastic, but unfortunately, the state of film and TV as it is right now in the state of Arizona, even though it is the fifth largest city, jobs in films are few and far between, and you got to do something that floats your boat in the interim in between those jobs, man. And but radio is a fun medium. But I would. People love current events. Have you commented at all on Barry Bonds breaking this?
I touched a little bit on that. I don't like to. I like to tell people how it is. I don't like to talk to them about what they want to listen to.
Okay.
I like to tell them like it. I like to say, hey, this is what it is, and this is how it is. And there ain't a fucking thing you can do about it. You want to know why? Because you're in your fucking car listening to this shit right now. And you're paying attention to it. You're letting it get in your head, man.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just too fucking crazy to do this shit.
Maybe you're intoxicated. Have you been doing bong hits or something? What's going on?
No. No, dude, I've been drinking Heinekens. That's about it, though.
Okay. That's okay. A little inebriation never hurt anybody. It's all good.
I love you,
have
Pete.
Charles Peterson over there critiquing your performance.
He's fucking sitting here. Like right now, I'm like a minute over 10 o'clock, and he's snapping at me like, let's rush Pete off the phone. And I'm like, fuck you.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Dude, I've already done 4 hours of radio. I don't, it's okay. I don't need to slow things up. And
whatever. I flipped him off for you, Pete.
That's okay.
Thanks for calling, Pete.
Charles, I appreciate it. I'm sorry I wasn't able to make it there live, but at least I did make it on in some way, shape, or form, and this is just fantastic. I can't believe this. I'm just overwhelmed. There's 2 people listening to me, Patrick and Charles, and your wife, right, Charles Lee? This is unbelievable. I can't believe how many people. You guys are probably reaching maybe even less people than Energy does.
He's plugging his shit now.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta go, Pete.
Whatever.
I gotta go.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
Love you.
Later,
Love
Pete.
you. See you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Pete Kelly here live on Patrick Adams Show. I'm so fucking pumped up. I'm coming at you live next Wednesday at 9 o'clock. Come listen to me just fucking talk about nothing. Thanks for listening to the Patrick Adams Show. Up next, it's Roundtable with Cameron Cooper, Charles Peterson, and Patrick Adam. My name is on the level. My name is on
the level. You're listening to Wavelength Radio. From Cool Wave Pictures.